One of the founders is Tenzin Palmo, a prominent British nun. She arrived to India and became a nun in 1964. She is also one of the rare women who meditated for 12 years in a cave.
When I lived with my community, which also were mostly monks and lay people, they didn't really know what to do with me. And I didn't fit into any particular slot. So as a result, it was very difficult to actually learn anything, because in those days also, these were the early 60s, there was almost nothing about Tibetan Buddhism in Western languages, and the lamas themselves had no idea how to teach Westerners what would be appropriate, what would not be appropriate. The position of nuns has, all over the Buddhist world really, has taken a great leap forward. I mean, they still have a long way to go compared with the monks, but now there especially, most especially, the opportunity for education. This is the biggest advance that they have made. Originally, when Shantarakshita and Guru Padmasambhava Baba and the King Tuzon Detsen invited monks into Tibet in the 8th century to give ordination and start the lineage in Tibet, they didn't invite any nuns. They cannot study the monastic text called the Vinaya. Because they cannot study, they are not allowed to study the text because they have not got that level of ordination. They cannot be examined on it. Because they are not examined on it, therefore they cannot be considered to have passed on to the rank of a geshe. The best countries for nuns is undoubtedly those who receive the Chinese ordination lineage, which means China, Taiwan, Hong Kong, Vietnam, Korea. There they have fully ordained nuns who are highly educated and highly trained and highly disciplined. And in fact, normally they have far more nuns than they have monks. In the Theravadan countries such as Thailand and Burma, the status of nuns is even worse than in Tibet, because they don't even receive the monk's ordination, which nuns do in Tibet. One Lama said to me when I was saying what a pity there were so few biographies of women practitioners in Tibetan Buddhism, and he said, no, it's good for them, because if people write your biography, you become proud. Well, I think the advice for nuns within a traditional society would be to affiliate themselves first with a good nunnery so that they can be properly trained, and to recognize that in the past their subservient position was due to the fact of a lack of opportunity, that they weren't given the kind of training and education which they could use to open up their full potential.